Right. Solo little Sunday ride. I tried to organise a little ride over to over Chepstow, a little start and then some lanes there. But trying to get everybody together, that's another kettle of fish. But still, been nice to get over there on my own, but considering my recent exploits, it's best to have a little backup. But yeah, we was up for a suspension day, a bit of enduro riding, and a little meet up with Dave Thorpe as well, but it got cancelled for unforeseen circumstances. So hopefully that get reorganised at some point, and I can meet up with my little 1980s hero, seen at Farley Castle. But yeah, I'll do a bit of a local rides. Probably up Hubbly Drove now the tree's been moved. I don't know if they've taken it away fully or cut a section away, I'll find out. But another glorious day. I can't remember the long summer we've had in a while in England like this. And very welcome to it, because the sun comes out, we don't know when it's going to go back in, so we all go crazy and get out, get down the beaches, and sun ourselves up, do a bit of garden work. But now it's been here for a while, I think everybody's settled into it a little bit now, and let's talk about tyres. I got a Michelin 2 front, and I got a Plou's Grand Prix rear. And a Grand Prix rear, well, both of them probably been on for about 11 weeks. Obviously with our green laning, we do road and off-road. Some sections we got I ain't got a van, so I got to ride some distance. So that kills it, as we know. But yeah, about 60 hours, and the front's really screwed up a little bit now. And the rear, we got about 7mm left to the carcass. Which, you'll change the tyre way before that, because you ain't going to get any grip. So, what tyres next? That is a big question. Do I stick with the Michelins again? I mean, they're a little premium. Plou's, my experience with the Grand Prix, yeah, they're a cheap tyre, and they've had a lot of people, on extreme enduros and so forth, loving them. For me, the rear Grand Prix, for me, I want nothing special. Grip wise, I didn't go, wow, that's such a sticky tyre for so cheap of money or anything like that. It was just it slipped in places like other ones I've had on it. So I've been looking, and I've been running in my old bikes, the T7s, the 890Rs. I've been running Mitas, and I seem to gel really well with them, Mitas tyres, and green stripe, single green stripe. I must admit, with the this bike, so nimble and fast, I might go for the yellow stripe, even though it says a bit more hard pack, which it is at the moment, but I'm sure the months will run out and the sticky, crappy weather will come back in. So I'm going to go for the Terraforce next. Mitaz Terraforce EF yellow stripe, front and rear. I was going to stick back on the trackers because I found them so good, wear rate and cheap, but I'm gonna give it another go with another tire and see how they can plan out. So I'll get them. I'll use these up for the end of August now, and smack them in for September. Give them a go. I mean, you're only looking probably about 10-15 quid more, which is, it don't break the bank. You do a bit of search, you know, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, so forth, you got a good deal. When you're belting up and down there, it's hard to pick a line, but I seem to find a decent sort of enough line that time. Didn't really kick the front wheel up in the air too much. Good. I like it. Fair play. That's a tough old hill to ride on a push bike, I'll give it that. Fair play to that man. Unless that's an e-bike, obviously. You e-bikers. Even though we're out riding and gaining our own little skills here and there and experience the off-road, this is still good. Pleasing for the eye and the mind, isn't it? The soul. Bloody lovely. A lovely little place to whether you walk the dog or ride the bike, ride a horse. Amazing, amazing place. Love these lanes. Up into Ubley Drove. Let's see about this tree was gone. Let's go up in this bit. I always go straight on. Let's go up over this section. Instead of coming through there, not much in it. Low branches there. Get whipped at. Yeah, there, I think that was a tree there. Been cut well away, so that was good. Lovely job. Lovely job. We're free to ride this spin with ease, if you like to call it ease. Ease in the summer, in the winter. Different kettle of fish when those stones get wet, I tell you. It's like a ice skating rink. You get caught and knocked into the bowl of that place, and that's it then. You either fall off, you have to clutch it out. It's always nice when you get the front end sort of power lifting, you know, over the bumps and everything. It's gives a good feeling when you're on the pegs. Well, this lane, this part's untouched, but this second part, which I enjoyed in the winter, used to really get a splashing from the deep puddles. Obviously been graded by the farmer, flattened it all off, which is good for him, but for our little bit fun factor, it's been taken away from it now. You could just ride along there on a gravel bike now, you know. It's pretty flat, so not so exciting, but it is the lane at the end of the day. We got to keep them open, and there's also a part to get to A to B, cut across certain sections, so you can't knock it. It is what it is, and I suppose over the years of tractors and that going along there, you're going to it's going to start getting a few dips back in there again. A bit like the road workers, where they fills in the hole and then the hole collapses. No doubt this be the same in a few years' time. Yeah, this all been graded now along there, look, see? Shame. But let's I'll just show you those tyres and what a mix of road work and off-road does to them. I don't know if you can see, that's pretty flat going across here now. These always seem to stand up. They round off, obviously. This Michelin 2 there is not reversible. The other ones used to be able to reverse them round. You still bloody do it if you wanted to, you know what I mean? But for this sort of conditions, this solid tyre, don't matter, it's near enough flat, you still get some sort of form of traction. So that's, as I said, about 60 hours, about 11 weeks worth of riding. It's killed it. And this Plus Grand Prix still got a bit, you know, it's rounded off a little bit here. Still a bit of life in that. So I'll get a set of the Terra Forces on there, and I might maybe put the front one on for a week or so, and then I'll whack on that one later on. Save it for when we start getting the crappy conditions. This is a nice little hamlet to live. Just a tiny little place. Look at that. All that. Wonderful. Stone's throw from the main city centre. Just come straight out and you're blessed with all this. Wonderful. What a lovely place to have a ride. Couldn't be happier here. Unfortunately, the prices of the properties around here would be certainly out of reach of me. And then you got to draw the line where if you're going to spend that sort of money, do you want to still live in this country? You could just buy a holiday home somewhere else. Even right in between the lanes, it's so pretty going through all these little back lanes to get to them. You know what I mean? It's quite pleasing, undulating. You would like to ride up through here on a road bike. It's a little bit too bumpy and that's a shame. Public footpath. Hiya. Cool, these stones don't have to kick you about, mine. I suppose the camera on the chin piece don't really give you the how the bike's kicking around below you. You know what I mean? Maybe I should sit the camera on the tail part. You can see how much is whipping around. Oh, good. Wow, that is getting pretty chunky. That little section then, pretty deep ruts there. Can throw you off if you're not paying attention. Right, let's have a little go down in the old river. Cool the old cockles off. Yes, very nice. All this dryness, nice to have a bit of moisture. Yeah. Whoa. I can feel it soaking in. Right, back down Stony Lane in limbo mode. That was pretty low, that was. Well, as you know, this is the lane that had me off for a good 4 weeks off the bike. I love the lane. It's really good going up and down it, and It's not a one to be avoided. So just because I fell off in it and hurt myself, don't mean that I'm not going to go down it again. I just seen two guys on a couple of two strokes. Luckily I seen him at the end of the lane, so I didn't have to meet him coming through it. Just about to say, the first time I've been out and come back without a petrol light come on. And the petrol lights come on! Bugger. I'll have to put a bit more in, I think. Really? It's a pretty lane this, though. But a bumpy one. Right. Here we go. Into the rough stuff. And I know how tight it was falling on these bloody stones. Not to be laughed at. Look at that one stood up on his edge. Someone's flicked that one up. There you go. That's the way to do it. Just don't let the demons get at you. Just get back down in there. Lovely job. Reserve a nice drink for that, so I'm gonna have a nice brew in the sunshine. Thanks, guys. Next week I'm out in a big group. It'd be a sort of beginners group, really. I think a lot of them. But it'd be nice to film them all. Have a good day out, a bit of a jolly. Up by the Fossway, and then I'll see if I can get out over in that Chepstow route again. Maybe a Thursday or something. See how it goes. See what company I could drag along with me. So, enjoy your Sunday. And I'll catch up with you all soon. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.